What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've got a very exciting video today. So you guys know how Instagram ads work, right? Like, they know you very well. Kind of a little too well, if you ask me. But Instagram knows that I love all things RGB. So when they started targeting this specific product at me, I was like, I gotta have one of those. I think it's so cool. And then I was like, I wonder if I can get them to send me one for review, because I think this would fit really well on the channel, fits really well with my vibe. So I hit up Fluora Plant on Instagram and asked them if they would send me one of these for review. They said absolutely, and were kind enough to send me this over very quickly. So I'm super stoked to check it out with you guys. We'll go ahead and unbox it, talk about the assembly process, and then take a look at the app and show you guys some of the cool customization that you can do inside of that app. Now, inside the box, you're gonna have a couple things. First is going to be your base, and it's just a plain white vase with kind of a fake plant material on the inside. But you'll notice you've got some little holes inside there, and those are important in a second. Then you're gonna have 9 leaves that you can plug into the 3 different stems. So that's pretty much everything, though, in the box, outside of a setup instructions card and a really cool sticker that I am definitely going to be putting somewhere. I love a good sticker. You can always sucker me in with a sticker. All right, so here's everything that comes in the box, including the adapter here plugged into the wall. So first you wanna take your stems here, and then you wanna find the 3 little holes in the base here, and you wanna feed them in so that the little piece here snaps into place. Sometimes you kinda have to wiggle it back and forth a little bit to get it to stay in, but you also wanna face the stems kind of outward because the petals are gonna hook onto that. So you kind of have to fidget around, it will snap into place there, and you can just snap it down, and then repeat with the other 2. And you can always take these back out and readjust them if you don't like the placement of them. All right, so once you got all the stems snapped into place there, then you just want to take your leaves and just snap them into place. Boom, just like that. Repeat with all the others. Sometimes they do get a little bit loose. You kind of got to snap them down a little bit harder, but they're meant to kind of be able to pivot around and kind of not be so locked into place. You know, they want to have some free flowing to them to make them feel a little bit more alive. Twist these a little bit just to kind of position them how we want. And boom, there you have it. Now we can just plug it in. Now you want to download the Fluora app onto your phone. Once the app is up, you can hit the plus arrow, and this will allow you to add a new device. Your device should pop up. I've already got mine added, but yours should pop up there. And then once it is added, you'll connect it to your Wi-Fi network. Now, it may be kind of hard to see. I think you can see it based on what I can see on the screen, but it is lighting up green, and you can kind of see which ones aren't plugged in all the way, like that one. There we go. And boom, you should definitely be able to see that. If I cut my lights too, you'd probably be able to see it a little bit better, but I'm sure that's coming through just fine on camera. So you've got a couple different presets you can choose from. So that's Party, which is just, you know, crazy rainbow RGB. You've got Chill, which is blue and just kind of calmer. You've got Focus. You've got Bedtime, which has a little bit of a pink and blue hue to it. Awaken, which is going to be more of like your sun with some orange coming through. Yep, there it goes. And then you can do manual as well. So manual will basically just let you choose which color you want. So we can go ahead and do like red. And then you can change the saturation and the brightness. But really, like, the scenes are gonna be the coolest thing you can do. And you can actually go into each of the scenes and press the little wrench icon, and that will let you change to all different types of things. So you've got snakes, which is gonna have it basically like snake all the way up and down each of the leaves there. You've got leaf swirl, which is gonna kind of do like a 360 around the leaves. Rainbow, rainbow swirl, rainbow bloom, twinkle. Twinkle's cool, just does little like pulsations on different parts of the leaves. Sweep, pulse, hue cycle, and then you can change the color, decay, density, and attack. So color, you turn that all the way up. Decay is like how quickly it dies off. Density is how wide the spread is, and then the attack, I'm guessing, is like the speed. It looks like that's the case. So really, really cool. You can completely customize each of those modes if you want to. And then you can go in the settings, you can change the nickname of your plant. You can do audio syncing, which is really neat. And then you can turn on like a schedule. You can turn on a light sensor, which will allow the plant to turn on when the ambient light goes dark. And then you can reset device, forget the device, reboot the device, all that kind of stuff. So all that inside the settings there. Like, I love RGB lights, and I've never seen something like this Fluora plant. Like, it kind of combines like traditional decorations with kind of more modern RGB, you know, light up neon design, which I think is really cool. Tons of people use like fake plants in their office and things like that. And you know, this is a fake plant. You know, these leaves are obviously not real. These leaves aren't real either. But it gives it kind of that crossover design between customization and being able to have some really nice kind of ambient lights if you have a darker office, or you just like to set the mood a little bit in your office when you're working, but still have kind of that realistic plant type look, especially down here on the base. And I mean, it's super clean design with this pure white pot. Just has a little bit of a Fluora logo on there. And then everything else is pretty subtle, you know? Not a lot going on. But let me cut the lights for you guys so you can kind of really see what this looks like. So now you can really see it lighting up here in the dark. And then if we switch between some of the different modes, we go to chill here, more of a kind of avatar looking ambiance to it. Bedtime, some really nice pinks. Awaken, again, it's gonna be more of that kind of like a sun look to it. And I like that not all the leaves have to be active all the time. So it can kind of switch between different leaves. But it's just such a cool kind of ambient thing to just have in the background. Like, it just feels alive, and it just adds such a unique accent to the corner of a room. And like I said, these little kind of middle portions can kind of pivot a little bit. And if you're ever having issues where things are disconnecting like that, just make sure you push the stems back down into place so that they stay nice and connected and you don't have any weird little shorts like that. But you can just take the leaves out, flip them around if you want, plug it back in if you want a little bit of a different look. Not a ton of customization options, but this is pretty new, and it looks like this app is pretty new as well. So I think we'll just get more and more options as they continue to improve the app and the software that works with the Fluora Mini here. And another really cool thing about the app is you can have multiple plants in the app at the same time. So if you want to have one at work, one at home, or multiple at home, you can completely control them independently inside of the app, which is really neat. And if you guys want to pick up a Fluora Mini for yourself, I'll have a link down in the description where you can order one. And again, huge shout out to the fine folks over there at Color and Light for sending me this product for review. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the Fluora Mini. Let's talk about it down in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to be one of the first to see every single new video the second I hit publish. We'll see you in the next one.